At the center of this, I don't understand what Mbalula ate from who. Because the guy has changed. No one, the people who grew up with him, not a single person can identify the Mbalula who's speaking today. Who's addressing us every week like a presenter of Pala Pala FM. He's always pete, 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 saying a lot of nothing. Every week, there's a week where he addressed us the whole week. The whole week. So, why is Mbalula defending GNU even more than the person who came with the GNU, RamaP? I mean, RamaP is very reasonable about it. Mbalula is not reasonable about it. You speak against it, you will get a letter. What are you saying? When you arrive there, RamaP says, hey, what are you doing here? Say, no, I'm called here. Say, there's no explanation. No, you are a list man. I don't understand what this guy is talking about. He's more GNU, more than the person who came. The person who came with this thing is RamaP. Mbalula is the main man to date. He has overtaken the founder of the GNU. I'm very scared of that gem. It has changed the man. The man has changed completely. A sellout of note, always ready to destroy his own in defense of white supremacists. To an extent that Mbalula agrees to put his signature on that agreement, which is a sold-out agreement, sell-out agreement. The historical account will be that Mbalula is the one who signed off our country back into the hands of white people. Ordinarily, such an agreement should be signed by a president. But RamaP made a calculated move that I'm not going to go into this historic document, which is a sellout position. It was Mandela at Codesa who took de Klerk toe for toe. It was not Secretary General. It was Mandela and de Klerk like this. Today, when this is a complete sellout, they say, no, save the president, let this one come. Matriculous, let him come and sign what he doesn't know. And then Helen reminds him every day. But Mbalula, read. The problem is that you don't read. That is not what the agreement says. He's relying on verbal utterances. He has never read the thing. But he signed it. So, if Gauteng comes to us and say, guys, let's talk, let's come together, we are more than willing to talk to them. Pala Pala case, we told you Pala Pala will never die. It will never die. Even if it dies in the Constitutional Court, it shall be revived in Parliament. When RamaP gets removed as the president of the ANC, the new president will not be interested in that thing. Will say, no, but this is what you need to do. RamaP's day in court is coming with an independent NPA, with an objective parliament, with a parliament that is constituted the way we are constituting this parliament now. Pala Pala can pass. And RamaP gets to be impeached, because you can be impeached even when you have left the office and followed up with criminal charges. So Pala Pala will never die. We have not eaten anything from Pala Pala people. That's why we have carried it. Helen has eaten. She supported the motion with John Steenhuisen in Parliament after eating the agriculture post, swallowed it. Now they've made a U-turn on Pala Pala. We are going to court about Pala Pala. Because our argument with Pala Pala is that once the panel says you move this way, Parliament has got no any other option except to follow what the panel says. The panel never said he's guilty. It just said there is a prima facie, and therefore you have to investigate if these things are true or not. But there is an impeachable case. And that's why we're pursuing this matter. Because the former Chief Justice, Ngobo, said, we're going. This is a correct direction to take. It's not us, politicians. It's not us, politicians. It's the former Chief Justice who said, there is an impeachable case. Let the man come and answer for himself. Let those judges of the Constitutional Court go and disagree with their former Chief Justice. In Mogale City, we are in a coalition. We don't agree with tenders, but they are tendering every day. The policy of the EFF that we don't want tenders. But we are not in power. We are negotiating with the people in Mogale City. Guys, let's build the state capacity and do away with this thing of tenders. So the question is going to be, because you don't want tenders and these people are tendering, what are you going to do? We are there fighting that struggle every day. That's what coalition means. The same goes to the land auction. We don't agree with the land auction. We are saying the land must be given to our people free of charge. And anyone who auctions the land knows very well who is the highest bidder. Because there will never be one amongst us who can be the highest bidder against these people. So you actually want to give it to white people, but we are giving it to them through a back door and calling it an auction. I don't know about Prasa. We'll follow up. I didn't know there's such a thing. After this, we'll